I don't know who this is for or who this is going to reach, but I know God is intentional in what he does, so this will land in the presence of who he has thought out. This morning I was taking my daughter to school, and I have to go through my hometown to get her to school because it's a pretty long drive. And as I was driving to school, I had a thought and a feeling in the spirit, and then the Lord gave me the confirmation. But I had this feeling of uneasiness, this feeling of rejection, this feeling of wanting to be loved and validated. And those were the feelings that I always felt in my hometown. It just always felt like I wasn't enough. I always felt like something was missing. And the Lord gave me scripture right now that I'm about to read. Matthew 13:57 says, it talks about a prophet is not without honor. But then it goes on to talk about his family and his kin and, his people. In Mark 6:4, it says the same exact thing, that a prophet is not without honor except for his own kin, his own people, his own family. Luke 4:24 says that a prophet is not accepted in their own country. God says you have always been bigger than that hometown. You've always been bigger than that city. You've always been bigger than the limitations and boxes that the enemy has tried to keep you bound in. And I see where God has already done a big move across the nations. He has relocated people. He has taken them from their hometown, the places that are familiar, the places that are, comfortable, and he has moved them and stretched them forth into new territory, into new places, new cities, new towns, because God says he's getting ready to blow you up before their own eyes. God says he is locating you to the people that are going to see you as who God has called you to be and receive your words as the prophet that you are being raised up to be in the last days. God says he's moving you out so that you can go forth. It was a word that I got the other day about going forth, and this is the season where God says you are being removed from the places that are blocked from seeing and hearing God through you, to being relocated to the places that are desperate for God and will receive what he's saying through you. So whoever you are, say a prophet is not heard in its hometown, and you are God's anointed, so you will not be harmed. Get ready for what God's going to do through you, because he's moving you so that you can do it.